Dad also probably knew what his son was planning. When I thought my man was cheating on me, so I slept with his dad, but actually, he was just planning his proposal to me, and I ruined it. Kanye West's honorary college degree has been taken away by the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. Taking away his art degree might be a bad idea. I'm a 14-year who has brain cancer and is going to die within 3 weeks. Ask me anything. I was diagnosed at 10 years old and was estimated to have 5 to 15 years left, but the tumor started growing more rapidly, and after I got frequent migraines and was throwing up, it was revealed that the tumor has rapidly grown and spread. Ask me anything. Edit. Currently in hospital right now after I started noticing it's becoming quite difficult to move around efficiently. I may have to stop the Ask Me Anything soon if I'm no longer able to process language and or move around. Or I may have a family member do it for me. I'll keep you guys informed, though I won't be active for a few days. Edit. Sorry guys, but this is fake as duck. I'm 14. But yeah, I love come along. How do we stop pollution? Regulations. Fines. Tell dudes their nuts are getting smaller because of it. Human pens are shrinking because of pollution, warns scientist. The current generation probably doesn't even know that there are 2 people in this picture. Just to clarify a comment that was made on stream. I've never ate another man's crap. That is gross. I have gave oral sex to my girlfriend after another guy finished inside of her. I'm not a clock. This mold that Buford brought over should help us put her back together. Tell me again why you have a life-sized mold of Candace. Me, I need a passport so I can go to Australia. Clark, have you ever been convicted of a crime? Me, is that still necessary? Girls using, guys using. Exactly, cause donkey actually has a soft side, while Puss in Boots was just putting up a front. Yesterday I asked my 12-year-old son what other kids at school think about him having 2 dads. His response, they don't care, but they don't like how I am immune to yo mama jokes. Yo mama so ugly yo dad had to get a husband. Are you still mad at me? Yes. I have 70 ways I can make it up for you. I'm listening. First a big hug. And the rest? 60 night. I just remembered the time I went on a first date to London Zoo. And at the gate he asked if I would mind paying for my own ticket, which I said I would, at which point he pulled out a 2-for-1 voucher, so I paid for my ticket and he went in for free. When the mechanic only charges you $150 for an oil change because he thinks you're heat. I put this old fridge outside with a sign saying free. 3 days and nobody touched it, so I changed the sign to $50. It was stolen that night. The BDSM community should get in on the protests. If hordes of leather-clad people charging into rubber bullets yelling harder daddy doesn't unnerve the police, nothing will. The way my neighbor makes the entire apartment building smell like boiled feet. I'm about to sit outside their door with Febreze on full blast till they get the hint. So turns out he died. A shark could swim faster than me, but I could probably run faster than a shark. So in a triathlon, it would all come down to who is the better cyclist. New York is building this U-shaped skyscraper. This is so big that a plane can easily go through it. My mother-in-law just handed me a piece of cake at my wife's birthday party. Be always trying to take photos of me. Lol, he caught me off guard with this one. People need to stop saying I took the photo. My husband is white. That's why you can't see his shadow. I'm not a liar. Just shaved my catty for this job interview tomorrow. Do McDonald's really require that? If her catty smelled like roses, she sprayed it with women's Axe or some weird shit, cause natural catty smell like the heat coming out the back the PS4. I'm ducking wheezing. Dude, I think there's a problem with your PS4. Smacks PS4. This is what good catty smells like. Found this nifty little boutique egg separator at Goodwill. I wonder what the little lock is for. Why are so many Slex toys purple? Is there some sort of science behind purple and honeyness? Slex toys are purple because the manufacturers want people to associate them with me, Tinky Winky, a living manifestation of pure dust. In 2014, a Russian man attempted to rob a hair salon. However, the plot took an unexpected turn when Olga Zajuk, the owner of the salon, overpowered him and tied him up. She then force-fed him by rap and used him as a Slex sleeve for 3 days. He tricked me. My 18 female boyfriend, 29 male, said he was into BDSM, so he'd have me doing burpees, planking, wall sits, and push-ups with him on my back sometimes. I was into it, and he said he loves watching girls get pushed to their physical and mental limits when they submit to him. Then after a few months of this, he admitted he was just trying to get me in better shape because he didn't like having Slex with me as much before at my old weight. Should I be offended? Tearfully waving out the train window as my girlfriend runs alongside. 45 minutes later, she's still keeping pace. It's inhuman. Everyone on the train is screaming. I'm begging her to stop, but she can't hear me. Her eyes are pure white. Police helicopters circle overhead. That awkward moment when you spawn in the enemy's base. You think your life is hard? Try being stuffed with meat 24/7. What? How do men feel about the men will duck anything that moves stereotype? Move around and find out. When your girl is drunk and says she is going to duck the hell out of you when you get home, but instead she just eats 27 pizza rolls and passes out. Mom, you can watch one more YouTube video before bed. Me, the entire Ice Age pentology, but every syllable is replaced with the entire Toy Story trilogy. But every second that the color green is in the frame, it is replaced with every video ever uploaded on YouTube. But every 10 seconds, every episode of The Simpsons plays, but every word with a vowel is replaced with the B movie. But every time a B is shown, it is replaced with every episode of SpongeBob played backwards. Gordon Ramsay's dwarf porn star lookalike found dead in Badger Den, half eaten. Taxes are essentially just a yearly subscription to the country you live in, lol. Childhood is the free trial. When you ask for someone's name, you're essentially asking them what noise you should make to get their attention. You spend your whole life gathering guests for your funeral. I bet he's thinking about other women. What the duck is wrong with her hand? How's your Monday, unknown social media manager person? I think I'm depressed LMRO. Hi, Vicky here, managing director of socials for Amazon Prime Video. Apologies for the last message, that was an accident and will not be happening again. We are having a fabulous Monday and hope you are as well. They shot him right at his damn desk. This is still the biggest mood, to be honest. I just want someone to take me out, like on a date, or with a sniper gun. Surprise me. 2 kilometers long road stolen in Bahia. Villagers were shocked to see whole road disappeared overnight and replaced with crops. Has anyone tried making edibles but without we? Like beer gen edibles or something? But you mean food. I'm no longer supporting SpaceX and will change my support to NASA. I refuse to support any organization that hires nieces. Who is this? Hello, your Uber Eats order is here. Oh, coming. Are you at the main entrance? No, I'm on top of the building. I just landed my helicopter. Yes, I'm at the main entrance. My grandma keeps getting scammed by fraudulent Facebook accounts, but refuses to deactivate her account, so I decided to make an account to scam her too. Better me than them. I asked the produce guy if I could try a grape, and he said he wouldn't care if I lit the store on fire with him in it. Teacher sees disco equipment from 12-year-old boy who hosted rave in school toilets. Yes, and it's ducked up and should be outlawed. Going to sleep? Yes, I am. Now shut the duck up. There's an international market for baby foreskins. On today's episode of Forbidden Pizza Toppings. Still reading my book on Freud and still coming across some gems. Here's a nice bit of career advice from Freud about how to deliver a top-notch lecture. So yesterday, I gave my lecture. Despite a lack of preparation, I spoke quite well, and without any hesitation, which I ascribed to the cook when I had taken beforehand. I told about my discoveries in brain anatomy, all very difficult things that the audience certainly didn't understand, but all that matters is that they get the impression that I understand it. It was good company, Bill Roth, Nothnagel, Brewer. This is a great way to sneak cigarettes into school. In 2007, a bowhead whale was killed in Alaska by local whalers. They found a tip of a harpoon embedded in its blubber that dates back to the 1800s. A whale had survived 130 years, then died 12 years before ape sting didn't kill himself. When the doctor gave you 6 months to live, so you robbed a bank and the judge gave you 30 years. Hey fella, same drip, let's start a new world. What do you mean? Since we are two hodlers. Okay. Wait no. I'm Charlie Chaplin. Oh. I'm not the best dad in the world, but I try my hardest, says man accused of ripping baby stepson. Always say but I don't know though. After giving people advice in case it ruins their lives. Never be accountable. What if you put milk in a humidifier and trapped a lactose intolerant person with it in a chamber and watch as they sob and shut uncontrollably on the ground clawing at the door? Get away rat. You carrier of disease. I also carry presents. Or, it's anthrax. God damn it. Roses are red. I'm scared of bugs. A burglar contracted syphilis and 2 types of herpes after snorting more than 50 grams of dried human semen in the mistaken belief that it was illegal drugs. My 8-jot furry son has one job at night. Balk at things and make them go away. Easy, right? However, a bear has learned that my furry son can be bought. This is the 3rd time he's been gifted deer bones in exchange for being allowed access to my trash, and he keeps doing it. Strong and independent women, when I sprint at them while they're walking alone at night. If you can't paint like this, you are literally worse than Hotler. Extremely loud chiropractic cricking takes 14 years of pain away. I cricked my brother's neck and he didn't move. He was so relaxed he slept with his eyes open. I've been laughing for 5 minutes. I cannot breathe. Look at thing. Lego Wednesday. I'm looking for people who are interested in turning $100 to $4,000. This is not a pyramid scheme. We will be selling crick. Public warned to stay away from resting walrus. After 26 years of marriage I don't really need this advice, but thanks anyway. Teaching kids in America's Dairyland how to milk a cow. Bet the teacher wishes she would have stood up for the picture. Me convincing my daughter to pretend she's trans, so I can get a testosterone prescription. I walked in on my sister last night and baiting with a carrot. Duck in hell. Seriously? I was going to eat that later but now it will just taste like carrots. If you are not disabled and you park here you soon will be. I never wear a condo and I always cram inside. It's the only way to go. And yet no babies or STTs, but 250 women knocked down. The perks of working in a morgue. I know Amazon drivers be like, damn this house again. I work on ambulance, the thought is the exact same. House owner, I'd like to break both of my legs. Architect, say no more. When Dora says she's an explorer, but she only travels on mapped roads. When you see a person trying to hang himself, so you kick the chair to stop him. For fast riders we have fast horses. For slow riders we have slow horses. For those who have never ridden, we have horses that have never been ridden. Wait a second. Wow, these stickers look so realistic. You're frosty toothing yourself off for cheeseburgers again. Aren't you? A man's gotta eat. I finally found it. After 15 years. The scroll of truth. The reason no British were arrested at the World Cup is that the stadium banned beer. Nien. 69% of high schoolers say they feel soothed when lunch ladies call them sugar or baby. Nice. They really are good kids, most of them. This one time I heard a student called gay for wearing a fedora in my lunch line by a group of athletes. I wasn't mad at him though, low-key. That hat was gay as hell. I ended up giving him a few extra nuggets cause I felt bad for him. I'm always nice to the quiet white boys anymore cause you never know when they finna snap. Woman charged with stealing $12,000 Rolex watch, hiding it inside herself. Police say, I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years. Top secret advanced aircraft undergoes some flight tests. American citizens. It's aliens. England fans make it through World Cup with no arrests for first time in history. Needless to say, I don't think it's good news. Following your recent eye test, we are writing to confirm your next appointment, which is at 12:45 p.m. Tuesday the 1st of March 2016. If you could extend one body part up to double its length, what would it be? 7,559 votes. 1,201 right arm. 264 left arm. 47 right leg. 17 left leg. 5,075 other. Gummy worms contain more bone than real worms. Is Pink Panther a lion? Say that again but slower. I don't get. He's the Pink Panther. Okay, but is he a lion? Mac. Angel. Light of my life. He's a panther. Is that a kind of lion? No, it's a ducking panther. I just googled, they are not pink. And lions are? Kill him. Kill him now. I shouldn't. It's not the Jedi way. This is fake. Because the Mike Myers cat in the hat would not hesitate. American pilots in the Cold War realizing they accidentally dropped a nuclear bomb out of their plane. Oh no. Anyway. If you want Peter to live, you're gonna do something for me. Oh yes. Choke me harder. What? What? Two heroes of my childhood finally met. Here's the thing with girls 22 or under, they smell massively different to a girl of 28. Girls 16 to, say, 23 have this creamy, buttery, slightly sweet smell that is unbelievably magnetic. Woman loves living in nonsense, you'll some. My boyfriend's best friend even helps solve our arguments. Shop list. Pies. Nutter eggs. Chicken wings. Flour. Eggy boys. Breadcrumbs. Bushmaster AR-15 rifle. Wheel shut. I think at this point every single one of y'all that called me the evil Dave Chappelle owes me an apology. And if you still can't tell us apart, I'm the one that doesn't have at Elon Musk's nut in his mouth. I have an interview for a job tomorrow and the supervisor texted me. Is this Montana? No, this Patrick. LMAO, just kidding, yeah it's me. Who dis? Dominique from Dr. Ad's office. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, this Montana. National Archives releases 13,173 more JFK assassination files. I've got some keywords I'd like to run through that archive. Bussy, sus, no chill. Lenin. We are going to create a communist utopia. Workers. Using democratic means right. Lenin. Workers. Using democratic means right. Kissing and clapping sounds. My brother seems to enjoy playing this whenever he brings his special friend over, kinda odd how they both play this in the bathroom too. Madden banned me because I said oh wow using the Dallas Cowboys. Knew I was playing a Mexican LMAO, what the duck. I didn't think it was at recess. You play a Mexican on Madden and they keep the mic on. All you hear is kids screaming and dogs barking. I thought I was stupid because I couldn't figure out which one started with R. I spy with my little eye something beginning with R. I'm myself on the weekend due to my messed up depressing life. My name is Juan, I'm 28, and I have ducked up my life in every way possible. I lost a kidney and my liver is failing due to my alcoholism. I have jaundice in my eyes. I failed school and have not had a girlfriend in 11 years because I'm a chubby tiny Mexican who people usually laugh at when they see me on the street. The most embarrassing one, and why I'm using a throwaway, is the fact I have only one tentacle, which is infertile, because of my fetish of being kicked by women. I have only told this to a therapist who proceeded to break confidentiality and laugh about it with her friends, which spread around my somewhat small town. I have no friends and no family who are not embarrassed of me. My stupid life is practically a punchline and I cannot take how much of a failure I am. So I will die by hanging on Sunday night. Goodbye. It is 3 halves. 1.5 is one full item plus a half item. 3 halves is 3 separate half items. 1 plus 0.5 equals 1.5. 0.5 plus 0.5 plus 0.5 equals 1.5. 3 over 2 equals 1.5. Point being, 2 halves does not always equal a whole. Maybe in math, but cut a person in half and give the 2 halves back to their family. The response will demonstrate my point.